should also ensure that the receiver actually receives the information we've sent to them. We do this by listening for keys and checking that they've understood us. So now the graph looks like this. Sender sends information to the receiver, but ultimately we want them to understand and comprehend. But how can we ensure that they understand and comprehend what we've said? How can we make sure this happens? Firstly, if we're going to help the receiver understand and comprehend what we've said, we've got to understand what happens when human beings communicate with each other. And I'm talking about what physically happens. You see, ultimately, all human beings have a communication problem. And I'm going to show you what it is. I'd like to introduce you to two of my friends, Mr. A and Mr. B. I appreciate that it's not that original, but they're good friends and we go way back. Now when Mr. A speaks to Mr. B, his voice is working at around 150 words a minute. And that's how we speak. Probably when I'm training, I'm going to be working at between 100 and 125. And if I'm out with friends and maybe I've had a couple of drinks, I'll probably be working at between 175 to 200. It really depends how excited I am. But really, it's in that range. The problem comes is that whilst Mr. A is talking at about 150 words a minute, his brain works at 700 words a minute for non-verbal. So for example, speed readers can read at up to 700 to 800 words a minute. Our thought process is several times faster than our vocal process. So whilst Mr. A is speaking, his brain is scooting ahead, scouting for problems in the future of what he's saying. This is why perhaps when presenters are giving long diatribes, they've got the auto cue so their brain can keep them in place. Now, the fact that Mr. A is working at 700 words a minute in here isn't the main problem. The main problem is that Mr. B's brain is also working at 700 words a minute. So whilst we're talking at very slow speed, according to his brain, he's thinking, oh, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I want to think about what I'm going to say next, which means he's not really concentrating on what you're saying. So how can we deal with this interface issue? You see, the answer is not talking quicker. You know, if I spoke at 250 words a minute and spoke really quickly and made my communication really, really fast and really, really quick, it would actually become harder for you to understand me if I spoke really quickly. So if I spoke at 250 to 300 words a minute, your brain might be thinking, oh, this is great. But the interface between the mouth and the brain cannot cope with 250 to 300 words a minute. Not for technical data, not for the sort of information that we want to impart to clients, customers, colleagues, friends, family. It's really typical with human beings. They are talking, but not listening, and not processing, and not understanding. I want to show you a couple of diagrams that will help this. You see, our brains could handle 600 to 700 words a minute if they weren't spoken words. We read faster than we speak. We think faster than we speak. The issue is we have an interface, our ears. And our ears have to take the sounds that are coming from the outside and interpret them, processing them into the language that I alluded to at the very beginning of this training module. The ear interface can only handle between 150 to 200 words a minute maximum in our own native language. In a foreign language, it can go right down to 20 words a minute. It's very important you understand that. The fewer the words, the easier it is for the interface to work. As long as you say things with vigour and charisma. Because if you're talking really dully, it doesn't matter how... I'm falling asleep myself. Life, vigour, charisma, personality. This is what effective communication is all about. You don't need to say lots of words to get over your personality. Put effort into how you communicate and you'll get the rewards from whoever you're talking to. Take your time, but put life into it. So this is what happens. The words fly out into your ear. And in the ear, they have to get through to the brain. And it's this processing between the ear and the cortex that takes the time. Now, what we have to do is understand that that process takes time. So if we want to help the process of information so that the receiver can understand and comprehend what we've said, we need to give them a resource. And this resource is space and time. Speak and then shut up. Let the other person process. Now, there's reasons that we don't like to give people space and time after we've spoken. It's because we want to do the talking. But later on, in the very next modules, we'll be looking at exactly how you can handle and stay in control of conversations without worrying about giving that person the space and time to think. In our brain is where we process the information. In order to help the brain process, we give it space and time.